Hi everyone, in this video I am going to share how I make Asian style sausage bread. I love baking bread because I don't need to use any additives and it's simply very fun to bake. All the ingredients are available anywhere and let's get started. Let's start with making Yudane. Yudane is a mixture of boiling hot water and flour. I used half cup of all-purpose flour and 50 ml and 1 tablespoon of boiling hot water. Blend them well, cover the bowl and rest it for 30 minutes. Yudane gives more moisture to bread dough and it makes your bread softer for longer. Yudane method is very useful when you want to make soft bread without adding too much fat. Next, for the bread dough, I used 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, and half teaspoon of salt. Try to put yeast on the sugar and mix them together. And then add 180 ml of warm milk and 1 beaten room temperature egg. Gather up the dough and knead the dough for a few minutes to incorporate all the liquid with the dough. And then stretch the bread dough and spread 3 tablespoons of soft butter on it, and then knead the dough until the butter incorporates with the dough well. At first, the dough gets very wet and oily, but as you knead it, oil and moisture will be absorbed well, so don't worry too much about that. After the butter incorporates with the dough, stretch the dough again and add Yudane. And then knead the dough until the Yudane is incorporated with the dough well. From here, knead the dough for 10 to 15 minutes. Take a piece of the dough and stretch the dough into a thin square. When the dough is transparent and stick together, the dough is ready. If not, knead it longer. Shape your dough into a round and put it in the bowl. Coat your bowl with a bit of butter or oil so it won't stick later. Cover the bowl with a piece of wet paper towel or a plastic wrap and raise the dough for 1 hour. After 1 hour, remove the wrap and put a little bit of flour on top of the dough. Poke your finger into the dough, and if the dough doesn't bounce back, that means your dough is ready. And punch the dough to release excess gas. Separate the dough into 8 equal pieces and then make them into a round shape by gently rolling dough in your palms. If your dough sticks to the surface, spread a bit of flour on it. Cover the dough with a piece of wet paper towel or a plastic wrap and rest the dough for 10 minutes. Flatten the dough by using a rolling pin and then roll the dough from the bottom and make a long cylinder. It's about 20 to 30 centimeters, which is about 8 to 12 inches. And then fold the dough in half and attach the edges together. Put the dough on the baking pan, and if your baking pan is old, use a piece of parchment paper so the dough won't stick to the pan. And then cover the dough and rise it for another 40 minutes to 1 hour in room temperature. Finally, put your favorite sausage in the middle of the dough and then brush some egg wash on it. And if you'd like, you can put thinly sliced onion on the sausage. And then put some mayo and ketchup, and I'm using Japanese mayo. Preheat the oven for about 400 degrees and then bake for 15 to 18 minutes. If your oven is smaller, please lower the oven temperature a little bit. And check your bread occasionally so you don't burn your bread. And you can put some parsley if you'd like. And then remove the bread from the baking pan and cool them for a few minutes. Store the bread in the fridge, and next time when you eat, please toast it before you eat. And then your bread is ready. So my channel is about Japanese food and baking. If you are interested, please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thank you for watching.